Is that the priority? Climate change over gas
No,
prices?
that's not what we're saying. We're
What is
saying
the
we're
priority?
saying that
The
we're
president's gonna be
saying
the president
I'm
for
answering
2.5 more
I'm
years
answering the
guaranteed.
question.
Is his
I'm
priority
answering the
lowering?
question. Okay.
Thanks, Karine.
Yep.
If the president thinks that Congress must act immediately to end this epidemic of gun violence, is he going to bring any of the key players from Capitol Hill to the beach with him tonight?
Oh, okay. I don't have.
Wasn't a big part of candidate Biden's whole thing that he knows how to get things done.
He does.
with
He does.
Congress?
I mean, he's beaten the gun lobby before. He has.
Then why not invite these lawmakers who
but
maybe
it's not,
haven't beat the
but
gun
it's not,
lobby
it's
and
not,
say this is how it's done?
But it's not his thing. It's actually fact. We saw he did that in the Senate during his Congress days, that he beat the gun lobby.
I'm agreeing
Look,
with you that he has a lot of legislative experience. I'm asking why it is that you can say he wants to give these negotiations.
Do you want to go to the beach with the president tonight? Is
I
that
would-
what you're trying to tell me?
I would love to. The weather's
Look, I
not
do.
great.
Well, that touche on that. The weather, it is pouring outside like cats and dogs. It is not great.
Following up on the smartphones that are being given to border crossers with technology so they can be tracked or so they can check in, is there any plan to give free smartphones to U.S. citizens that want them?
Should we not be tracking migrants who irregularly cross the border?
I'm asking if.
Or do you have an
the same-
alternative suggestion for how they should be tracked?
I unfortunately have not been asked to make U.S. immigration policy. That's not
Today's your moment.
Well, it'd be great if anybody that wanted a free phone and a free monthly plan could get one. So is that going to be an offer for everybody or just people that walk into the country illegally?
I would just say
for some spectacular terrorist attack in the U.S. to then say, oh, well, there's terrorists
If we
and a
were,
safe haven
Peter,
in Afghanistan.
if we-
now we can go get them.
if we were, Peter, then we wouldn't have taken the hit on Saturday.
So we know that the Taliban was harboring the world's most wanted terrorist. You guys gave a whole country to a bunch of people that are on the FBI most wanted list. What did you think was going to happen?
I would take issue with the premise that we gave a whole country to terrorist groups. It wasn't our country.
The world's #1 terrorist, how is that not giving a country to a terrorist sympathizing group, if not giving them permission to have terrorists just
Well,
sit on a balcony?
the question, I mean, Peter, the way you asked that, it makes it sound like we owned Afghanistan a year ago.
If you think that your plan is popular with the American people, is it just that the plans are not being communicated properly, and is that why the communications director is leaving?
Oh, that's where you were going with this question. No, that's very slick there of you, Peter.
Well, why is she really leaving?
I mean, well, she said why she is leaving. Look, let me just say something. Wait, no. You're asking me.
That at a time that you said about this mask ruling out of a federal court in Florida that it's a disappointing decision, and you say you continue to recommend that people wear masks. Why is it that we can sit here in the White House briefing room with no masks, but people can't sit in an airplane cabin with no masks?
Well, Peter, I'm not a doctor. You're not a doctor. That I'm aware of. If you're a doctor, I wasn't aware of that today until today.
confirm, right?
Okay, not a doctor. Just making sure. I don't know. And
Nor do you play one on TV.
nor does he play one on TV. There you go. Most days.
Just hoping to clarify for midterm voters, top domestic issue, inflation or abortion.
All important. Unlike you, there's no one thing. It crosses the board. Domestic, ask me about foreign policy too. There's multiple issues, and they're all important. And so, and we ought to be able to walk and chew gum at the same time. You know that old expression. Thank you.